What does trusting the process really mean for you?
Don't be a chicken.
That's a hard one.
It is hard, and it was actually one of the lessons that took a long time for me to really learn because through that whole as you're going through and you're creating something, it goes through this I don't know what the word would be, but it goes through this gyration of, "I have this idea, it's really awesome, it's gonna be great, I'm doing it. Oh my god. Oh god, this sucks."
Oh, wow. For real?
Oh, yeah, girl. And then it goes from that to, why, did I tell you? I told people about this guy. It's like, okay, I gotta I gotta see it through. 'Cause I told people about it. Alright.
You got to woman up then.
Yeah, like, I gotta no matter what, I gotta load in for 2 weeks to okay.
Mhm.
Okay, don't suck so bad. I think it's alright, I'm not gonna seal it. They won't know. I'll just say it's not done.
Yeah, there you go. Incomplete.
That's right. It's a work in progress.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's so, and you got to trust that process.
You better. You sure better. Oh, my goodness.
But so it's a huge leap of faith.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to be that person that is like so full of confidence and I can do all these things and blah, 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 blah. Okay,
Mhm.
that's great. That's not me.
No.
No,
I would think that.
no,
No?
no.
Okay.
And you know what? That's okay. It's okay
Mhm.
because I also have this other opinion, and I mean this, in that I don't want to get stagnant.
Mhm.
And if you start thinking, I've got this,
Wow.
then it's all about having that beginner's mind,
Mhm.
because once you give up that beginner's mind, you can't grow. And what fun is that?
Right.
I
Right.
just don't want to look like an idiot.
Right. Like a dork and,
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah.
oh, that's really hard, huh?
Okay, I'm learning quite a bit. Do you ever doubt the reliability of traditional healing practices?
Well, if you're going to come at me with a leech and draw blood, I'm going to be like, no.
Mhm.
But whenever it comes to emotional healing and things of that nature, no,
Mhm.
no. And the reason why I don't is because science is starting to back it up. Because all the behaviors, all the things that we do together
Mhm.
to help us heal and things of that nature, we're actually starting to vet it, and there's starting to be a body of evidence, and it's becoming evidence-based practices.
Wow.
And because of that, it's gaining validity.
Hmm.
And the thing is like we talk about history, we talk about all the stuff of how we did what we did and why we did it. And it's usually just because, well, grandma said it worked and her grandmother said it worked and so on and so forth. And somewhere along the way, we forgot to trust those ancestors
Mhm.
because we were always get into a pattern of, okay, we'll prove it. Well, it seems like modern technology has given us the tools to let
Yes.
us prove it.
Mhm.
So now, for a society and a culture that lacked faith, we're able to use the tools that's been given to
Wow.
shore it up,
That is so true.
right? So, do I ever doubt it? No, but I mean, it's hard not to flinch just because I'm a part of this culture.
Mhm.
But the MRIs, the other evidences are showing and reassuring me that my hunch was right, that all of this stuff has always worked,
Mhm.
and it's not just cultural.
And is there tension between science and soul for you?
Ooh, Is there tension between science and soul?
Mhm.
All right, give me a minute. Good question. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, no, take a drink on that one.
I think about Pinky up. That's a good
That's right.
question.
Mm.
I think science confirms how God does what he does. Um, and in that, spirituality is where we find soul.
Mhm.
Um, I think at some point in time, everybody has to answer the question, is life supernatural or is it not supernatural? For me, I've come up to the conclusion, yes. Do I know the rule book? No.
Mhm.
Here's the kicker, nobody does. That's why we
Mhm.
have so many different books.
Right.
Um, and then let's say, for example, if you're an atheist and you're not going to subscribe to a type of spirituality where the soul, so we have mind, we have body,
Spirit.
spirit. Um, I think soul comes into our core self. For example, let's say, I mean, I
Hmm.
don't know. I'm kind of making this up. That's such a good question. I haven't thought about it like this before.
It's like you're on the right track then.
Yeah, I'm just kind of noodling through, trying to figure it out.
Mhm.
Doing a bit of little processing here. Snake. Let's say there's a snake on the ground.
Mhm.
I think snake is friend. You think snake is horrific.
Which I do.
But our body responds in kind, right?
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna say snake is friend, so I'm chill. You're gonna see the same snake and think enemy. Your
Mhm.
cortisol is gonna go up, your anxiety, your adrenaline, all is gonna shift up. You're gonna have a totally experience different for me of what snake is
Yeah.
and where does soul fit into all of that. I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe intention.
Whoa. Wow.
The soul would be the intention. My intention is to see beauty. Some people's I mean, I don't know.
Right. That's good.
But I mean, there's something there to noodle on.
Yeah. You guys think about it and get back with us on that one.
Yeah, yeah. We want some feedback. Feel free to drink some wine and add this
There you go.
conversation.
That's right. Absolutely. Now, you built and sold your own company. What did walking away teach you?
Oof. Um, it told me not to define who you are by what you do.
Mhm.
And a lot of times we do that. You know, men especially do that. And men
Mhm.
are especially expected to do that. And my heart hurts for them a little bit on that.
Yeah.
And it happens to women as well because we're given motherhood and that's what we're supposed to do if that's the path you go down. So releasing my company because I always and forever thought I was going to be a sign maker. And that was fine.
Mhm.
And I was going to raise my son and I was going to teach him how to do the business and to do the craft and to make beautiful things. And even so much to where whenever he was in diapers, I would take him to meet with clients.
Mhm.
Like I remember one of my favorite projects was with the Salvation Army.
Okay.
And whenever I was working with them, we were in this big boardroom, and then there was Austin in the corner playing with his toys and stuff.
Hmm.
While we talked about, well, let's do this sign, we need to do that, and well, what does it need to say, and what colors, and blah blah blah. You know, we were
Mhm.
talking, but he was there in that environment, so this was like deeply. I was, I was sign chick. I was that company, and then I sold it.
Wow.
And so what I learned was like, I am not that company.
Mhm.
I am
Mhm.
not just that. And it was good to release it, but again, there was that moment of fear and anxiety and having to trust
Mhm.
that whatever is coming next is going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's heavy, and that's a big deal for you to do that.
It is, it is. And in our culture and stuff like that, I mean, there's so much pressure. I mean, think about it. Whenever you meet people, oftentimes first thing you do is, "Hey, so how are you doing? Oh, it's nice to meet you. So what do you do for a living?"
Mhm. Mhm. That's
And
so true. Yep.
it is,
Yep.
and I've become a bit of a smart aleck, To where usually there's been instances where people are like, so what do you do? And I don't want to tell them what I do because I don't want to hear the next questions. Oh, or do you make any money at that?
Mhm.
Like, because there's a lot of things that are associated with being an artist. So I can I
That's
counteract.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And I counteract that with, oh, I do as little as possible because it shuts people
It
up.
shuts them down. Right, right.
And they're like, what? And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I just kind of hang out. I watch some TV.
There you go. I forget what you call that, but yeah.
Yeah. I think it's called
Mm.
smart ass.
Ah.
Because the thing is I do not want to be limited.
Mhm.
And I don't want my artwork to become a commodity.
Mhm.
Um, because it's more important than that. It's not because I'm more important than that. It's because human connection is more important than that. And if you're looking at art as something I want to show off to my buddies because I can pay $4,000 for that, guess what?
They missing it.
They're missing it. They're missing it
Missing it. I'm
all.
telling you. That's crazy.
Yeah. Which is why I'll
Mm.
probably always be poor.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, not poor, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
not looking to build an empire.
No.
I have no interest.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, which bewilders some people because, we're a capitalistic country.
Yeah.
So they're like, why not take that drawing and sell it for a nickel way back in second grade? Here I am
Well.
in my 50s, and I'm like, give me a payment plan. If it speaks to you, we'll make it happen.
Mhm. Mhm. That's cool though that you do that.
Yeah. Because I will buy my groceries doing other things.
Mhm. Mhm. Wow. That's what you call humble.
Uh-huh.
Humble.
Um, well, thank you.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm sticking it to the man.
Sticking it to the man. Sticking
Isn't
it to the man.
that what they said with the School of Rock?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
That
know
was a
if
good
that's
movie
really true. I
too.
don't think I'm important enough to do anything besides just um enjoy my time and opportunities with other people.
Mhm.
And I don't want anything to pull away
To
from
move
that.
that way. Right, right.
Yeah,
And you're in the right space for it for sure.
I think so.
Mhm. Renting your first public studio, did that change how you saw yourself?
Um, boy, you talk about a leap of faith. Um,
Mhm.
now I will give kudos to my ex-husband, David, because he did that for me.
Aw.
So, I graduated college. I didn't really know what to do. We had this young man that we were raising, and I realized, um, either I need to be an educator for everybody else's children, which is great,
Mhm.
or I need to be an educator to this one child that needs me. Because by 1985 standards, oh boy, would have failed the fourth grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I opted to focus on him.
Mhm.
And in that time, I was trying to figure out my way and what am I supposed to do when I had sold the business. And David David saw an ad for a public studio.
Wow.
And he goes, I want you to do this. He goes, you need to do this. And I've already talked to Mary Ann Napoli Milet. And we're going to go over there today and we're going to sign the lease agreement and you're going to be in this space.
That's so
It
nice.
was. It was because he believed in my artwork. He believed in
Yeah.
me, and he was going to make sure that I found that community and that I found my place.
Awesome.
There was also another conversation because going back to those nature items that I was finding,
Mhm.
because we would go on hikes, or I would go on hikes, sometimes by myself, and you'd find these bones. And bones fascinate me because they are the remnants of what was sentient and no longer is,
Hmm.
which is the same as me.
Yes.
So I'm always like,
Yes.
wow. So I pick them up, not because I think they're disgusting or gross. And there's nothing like morbid. It's just
Mhm.
there is a beautiful symmetry and shape to it. That's my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's my truth.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the fact is it's a bone. My
Yes.
truth is it's something beautiful.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so whenever my kid would go downstairs, he'd be like, "What is
Is
like,
that
this is creepy."
got elephant man bones?
And David's like, "Yeah, we're gonna find another space for this."
No.
And I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
"Yeah, but the jawline," and then he's like, "No, that's
Mm-mm.
a dead thing's teeth."
He ain't seeing them.
No. I was like,
Oh my God. It's different, but I mean, hey, everybody has their own thing.
"They do."
I don't know if that sounded right or not. What do you actually
It's
do with those
only
things? No.
it's only bad if you're collecting human bones because then there's a lot of
Yeah.
questions that have to be answered.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That I
Mm.
don't have.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never murdered anybody. I'm gonna continue that streak. It's like a winning streak.
The artist who murders for bones. For
I can do some x-rays on that type of stuff.
oh my God. Now, you've said drawing is both escape and return.
Yes.
Okay. Escape from what and return to what?
Okay. Um, escape from whatever's troubling me.
Mm-hmm.
Escape from the news cycle. um, escape from the things that I cannot control. Because that's the thing about drawing is if you want to know, if you want to learn something, you teach it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see something, draw it. So the return is I'm drawing a world and I'm knowing that world. And for me, I'm creating a beautiful world.
Mm.
And beautiful worlds exist and they coexist within a world that's reality. But it has to coexist with what is not beautiful, what is ugly, what is horrendous, what is cruel, what is unfair, what is unjust. And in my drawings, I am returning my mind to a space that is just all love all the time.
Wow.
But I had to escape what was real to get to that
To
space.
get to that space. Wow.
Because I need time away from all that energy.
Mm-hmm.
I need
Mm-hmm.
time away from all that ugliness because ultimately I can lift you up
Mm-hmm.
and I want to. But you can't save the world.
Mm-mm.
And so that's kind of hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I take care of the bubble that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And in that way I try to create beauty.
Is it hard to do that when there's so much going on around us and
Yeah. And then there's also the conversation about artists having responsibility to shine light on what is unjust and what is unfair so that it becomes seen,
mm-hmm.
so that people can begin to imagine what is better,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we all get bogged down with what is so heavy to the point where sometimes we can't see what could be beautiful.
True.
And if you're creative and stuff like that, I mean, I don't want to sour or make a blanket statement or guilt anybody into anything. Or certainly not going to shame anybody to anything. Like you need to create artwork to do this, that, and the other. I don't want to be that person. But by the same token, I would hope
Mm-hmm.
that if you can't imagine a better world, then share that vision with other people so that they can learn to aspire to that level. And that's becomes the detail right there.
Mm-hmm.
Art imitates life or life imitates art. And it doesn't have to be just visual art or whatever. I mean, that's just one narrative. Look at Star Trek. Look at what Star Trek did.
Yeah.
Look at Uhura and the role that she played during the civil rights.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, she needed to be on that show.
Yes.
Thank God she
Was, yeah.
And then you look at Captain James T. Kirk,
Mm-hmm.
and he would go down there. You flip the thing, and you would talk to the Star Trek.
Absolutely.
Okay, girl,
Absolutely.
flip phone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you have to create space if you're able to imagine something better so that other people who cannot imagine that way can
Can
start.
start.
I mean, I think Einstein, and I'm not, but
Mhm.
Einstein had this great quote, and it was that imagination is more important than knowledge because knowledge will eventually catch up to imagination.
Yeah, that's so true. That's a good one right there.
Mhm.
Wow.
So yes, so
Hmm.
that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, them 2 cents was good. Okay. When someone stands in front of your work, what do you hope that they get or gather? What do you hope that they will feel from it?
Right now, we are living in an epidemic of depression, anxiety, and isolation. And this is a pretty lofty hope. But wouldn't it be nice to think that people could look at something I create and feel not so alone?
Mm,
To recognize, like, wow, there is something that she's felt that I feel too.
mhm.
I'm not by myself.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And then the other thing I hope they look at and they see and that they say, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah, that's cool. I was gonna say that first, but I was like, beautiful seems so much more, you know.
I mean, there's that part too. Like it's
Yeah,
fun stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh, so I'm gonna leave you with this.
yes, ma'am.
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
A superpower.
Yes.
Lord, a superpower. I'm going through all the Marvel comics.
No, yeah,
Give me a
yeah.
minute.
You artists, I tell you, you guys be.
Well,
Oh,
Poison Ivy had some good things going on, but she had some issues.
and she did have some issues, though. She
But
really did.
the idea of being able to grow greenery, I guess that would be pretty cool. I would go with that one.
You do? Okay.
Absent of the whole let's murder people that are not. Yeah, I admit that part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll say that one.
Okay.
I mean, I could kind of think about time travel, but that's a lot of responsibility. I could think about flying, but I'm scared of heights.
Oh, no.
I could wish for super strength, but someone's gonna put me to work.
Lord.
So I just want to grow a nice garden.
Yeah, yeah. Along with your bones and your other stuff that you pick up. It's perfect for you. Perfecto.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Good question. That's fun.
Yes. And you were such a joy. Thank you so much for coming on Artistry Unplugged. You have to come back again, see
I would
us.
be honored. Thank you so much for creating this space for artists to come and yammer about this stuff because Michelle is fun. It was just fun, and you're creating a safe space for that, and that all by itself is a gift. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Where can viewers find you if they want to look you up or on social media platforms or look at your art?
Okay. Um, I am terrible at marketing myself.
Okay.
So with that being said, Delert Gallery. I am proud to be a part of that artist collective here in SSL. They're located on 6th Street. And I'm actually going to have a show of new work there in June. And you can find me there physically.
Cool.
And then on my socials, you can find me on Instagram, TL Baldwin Art. And then I have a working studio space 16/6, which is there on 6th Street. It's studios with literally like 16 studio spaces up there. and it's above 6th and Vine, or what once was 6th and Vine.
Yes, that's what but yeah, that's 6th and Vine.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
if you're on 6th Street, if you're in the Arts District, come around.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Well, you heard it right here on Artistry Unplugged. Please go check out Miss Tammy Baldwin and her creativity and her work. And remember, healing takes its time, so does art. Sometimes both ask us to trust what we can't fully see yet. I'm your host, Denise Michelle. We'll see you next time on Artistry Unplugged.